This video app review is brought to you by the iPhoneAppReview.com.
Hey guys, this is Valerie Lauer with the iPhoneAppReview.com here with a video app review of a app we've had this week called Sleepy Game. Now, Sleepy Game is kind of a play on Jenga, if you want to think about it that way. It's really kind of a non-traditional take on it. And basically what you're doing here is you're dealing with some balance and some falling blocks. So I'll go ahead and show you the help menu just so we can get there. This is basically the entire help screen. It just tells you about playing and click all the blocks, but be careful not to wake them. Basically these are sleepy blocks and you have to be careful to keep them sleeping as you use these color blocks down here in the bottom to remove them from the screen. This over here is your health bars. This says, and if you lose the life bar is consumed, then you lose. So no one wants to have that happen. So pretty straightforward, nothing too crazy. Let's go ahead and play. Now there are 15 different levels here, as you see. Let's go ahead and say level 1, just so I can give you a good idea. There are some pretty fun little soundtrack bits here. We're not going to get too crazy into that, so I went ahead and put it off so you can hear me talk. Now as you can tell, there's a couple more buttons here. One's an exit. One's a refresh. You can reset the level, and you can toggle on and off the sound here as well. And here again is your life bar, and this is the colors you can do. So right now it wants us to use only this orangey color. So there you go. You take it out, and now it says, oh hey, now you can do some red ones too. And then as you can see, I dislodged one of them that wakes up, it's grumpy, and since it's awake, it took away from my life bar down here. And the idea is kind of like with Jenga, to remove blocks without causing much fuss. You don't want to wake anybody up. You don't want to have that happen, and again, you really don't want to lose all of that. That way you're not hurting, if you will, when it comes time to finish the game. So, starts out pretty easy. As you can tell, the stage is clear. You can go ahead and just do next level, and you're good to go. Now, the further you get along, the harder and harder this gets. You get more and more blocks, and the screens get more complicated. Now, that's pretty simplistic game style. There's not a whole lot to it. Doesn't integrate with Game Center, doesn't have any kind of, versus play option or anything like that. You'd think it'd be a little more complicated. It's really kind of the impression that we got from this. Really kind of wish there was almost a little bit more than you see, if you want to think of it that way. But still simple, great for a pickup game, something that you're going to just kind of start playing and you're not going to really have any problems playing a quick game and getting addicted to it. The fact that each of these levels is randomized. Even when you get out with the 15, it will start back over. You can start back over again or pick any level that you want to do from the main menu. And you can, it'll always be a little bit different, which is kind of cool. So that's something. There's some variety there, but still a little bit too simple for my taste. I think there could be more to it, and there just isn't, unfortunately. So here at the iPhoneAppReview.com, we did give this application a 3.5 out of 5 stars. Bright graphics, but still pretty basic. Not enough variety. So what we're hoping happens is we're really hoping this application continues to get grow and to be developed, and that in time you get to have a really great collection of games or of gameplay involved here, whereas right now it's just kind of simple. So this has been Valerie Lauer with the iPhoneAppReview.com with a video app review of Sleepy Game. I'm going to go ahead and show you that that's the exit. We're going to go ahead and do the hard one just so I can give you an example of how much more difficult it gets. So a big difference, right? You go from the couple little blocks to a whole bunch of them, and some of them not even fitting on the screen. Now, this app is also universal, which means it plays and looks like a dream on the iPhone and the iPad. Obviously we're doing it right now on the iPad, but it also plays just extremely well on the iPhone. And really makes full use of this big screen on the iPad, which is really nice. I like universal applications. And as you can tell, again, a little bit different game style board there too, which kind of keeps it zhuzhed up. For a reset, as you can tell, you can just go ahead and push the reset button, and they all come flying back down. You give them a second to get settled and to all fall asleep. And then your game starts back up. So again, this has been Valerie Lauer with the iPhoneAppReview.com with a video app review of Sleepy Game. Just a suggestion, something you might want to pick up and play, something you might want to do as a casual gamer. Until next time.